Marcus Aurelius said, "It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live." Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. Reject your sense of injury, and the injury itself disappears. Now let's listen to a story about a young man named Marcus, who lived in ancient Rome. Marcus was a humble scribe known for his dedication to his craft and unwavering commitment to his duties. Despite his outward success, Marcus felt burdened by a profound weariness that weighed heavy on his soul and dimmed the sparkle in his eyes. Marcus would rise early daily and head to the Grand Library, where he spent hours meticulously transcribing scrolls and manuscripts. His peers admired his work, and he was respected by all who knew him. Yet, deep within his heart, Marcus felt a gnawing emptiness and a sense of disillusionment that grew with each passing day. One evening, as Marcus sat alone in his modest dwelling, the flickering light of an oil lamp casting shadows on the walls, he was overcome by despair. "What is the point?" he whispered to himself, his voice heavy with resignation. "Why do we toil and strive, only to find ourselves trapped in an endless cycle of monotony and routine?" In that moment of despair, Marcus made a decision. He would seek the answer to his existential quandary, no matter the cost. With a resolve as strong as steel, he set out into the streets of Rome, determined to find someone who could offer him solace and guidance. His search led him to the city's outskirts, where he encountered an old sage beneath the shade of a towering oak tree. The sage, his face weathered by time and wisdom, regarded Marcus with a knowing smile. "What troubles you, young one?" the sage asked, his voice gentle yet firm. Marcus paused momentarily, unsure how to express the deep emotions he was feeling inside. After a brief moment of hesitation, he began to speak, his words pouring out in a rush of feelings. "I am tired," my wise friend Marcus confessed. "I am weary of constantly striving for success in this world. I long for something more than the fleeting pleasures that this life offers." The sage nodded, displaying a deep understanding of Marcus's feelings. His eyes shone with a wisdom that seemed to transcend the limitations of human knowledge. "You are not alone," the sage replied. "Many others have walked the same path you are on, searching for answers to the same questions that weigh heavy on your soul." With that, the sage began to tell a story. It was a story about a great emperor who, just like Marcus, had grown tired of the burdens of life. The emperor had conquered vast territories and accumulated immense wealth, yet he still felt a sense of emptiness that no material success could fill. Determined to find a deeper meaning in his existence, the emperor embarked on a journey that would take him to the world's farthest corners in search of enlightenment. Along the way, he met many wise men and sages, each offering their unique perspective on the nature of life. However, only when the emperor came across a humble monk living in a mountain retreat, he found the answers he had been searching for. With his simple wisdom and profound humility, the monk revealed to the emperor the secret to finding inner peace amidst the chaos of life. "Life is fleeting, my son," said the monk with a soft yet authoritative voice, "but the potential for tremendous beauty and joy lies within that fleeting moment. We find meaning not in pursuing worldly success, but in living each moment with gratitude and compassion." As the sage finished his tale, Marcus felt a sense of clarity wash over him. It lifted the heavy burden from his weary shoulders and filled him with a newfound sense of purpose. "Thank you, sage," Marcus said, his voice brimming with gratitude. "You have given me the answers I sought, that lie not in pursuing worldly success, but in living each moment with grace and humility." Marcus returned to the Grand Library with a heart full of gratitude and a newfound sense of purpose. He resumed his work with renewed vigor and determination. The challenges of life still lay before him, but he faced them with courage and conviction, knowing that the true meaning of life could be found not in the pursuit of fame or fortune, but in the simple act of embracing each moment with an open heart and a grateful spirit. It's common to reach a point where you feel tired of life. Everyone experiences exhaustion at some point in their life. However, many people do not openly acknowledge this part of their life. Thus, others might feel like they are the only ones going through a constant low. If you're tired of your life now, take a moment to think if there is a life you would love to live. This might not be a picture that will come to you instantly. Give yourself time to consider the aspects of life you have in mind when you think about an ideal lifestyle. Do you envision a life in the exact location, but with a different state of mind? Or do you imagine a completely different physical environment? What kind of people do you want to surround yourself with? Whatever it is that you idealize, make sure you note it down. Human life is non-negotiable. This statement implies that the value of human life cannot be measured in any quantifiable terms such as money, time, or any other unit of measure. The gift of life cannot be replicated, extended, or returned. One cannot measure the worth of one's life in terms of material possessions, accomplishments, or social status. Life is a precious and indescribable state that we have been given, and it is essential to celebrate and cherish it. Each individual's life holds unique value and cannot be compared to anyone else's. Many of us tend to become overwhelmed with multiple tasks at once, which can lead to feeling constantly tired due to depleted energy levels. It can also be challenging to accomplish everything alone with help from others. Therefore, it is crucial to understand our limitations and prioritize tasks accordingly. Attempting to multitask can be counterproductive, so completing one small task is better before moving on to the next one. By doing so, we can avoid overtaxing our body and mind and conserve energy to sustain us throughout the day. All human life is limited, whether we are tired or rested. Testing these limits and learning our reactions to them is an invaluable lesson for a Stoic. Remember that you're doing what you can when tired of life, given the circumstances. Practice flexibility to take advantage of opportunities. If you've been dwelling on your problems or situation for a while, it's essential to realize that the solution to your problems may not come from more thinking about how to solve them. Instead, taking a break from thinking about your problems can help you focus on simple actions to improve your mood and situation. Emotional or physical exhaustion can result in feeling burned out. This can make you feel completely drained of energy, sleepy, less talkative, and wishing you didn't have to keep up. While typical burnout can leave you unable to keep up, exhaustion usually doesn't prevent you from fulfilling your responsibilities. You can take a break from your problems by spending time with friends or practicing mindfulness meditation to shift your focus away from your thoughts. Believe that you can overcome the difficulties you are facing right now. One day, you will wake up, look at yourself in the mirror, and feel proud of your progress. You'll notice that you're better, stronger, and happier than you were a few weeks or months ago. To stop feeling miserable, you must stop being negative and complaining about your life. You can't be a pain to your spouse, partner, or family. It's important to stop blaming your circumstances, past choices, boss, or upbringing for your problems. Don't pretend to be happy around your friends if you're not. Instead, look at yourself in the mirror and accept responsibility for your choices. Only then can you move forward with a positive attitude. Experiencing emotional or physical exhaustion can lead to a feeling of being burnt out. You may feel drained of energy, sleepy, and less talkative, wishing you could take a break. Unlike typical burnout, exhaustion usually doesn't prevent you from fulfilling your responsibilities. But most importantly, always remember that self-love is crucial. It has the power to move mountains and create beautiful things. Feeling tired of life is a serious matter that should not be ignored. If you're feeling this way, try the following tips to help you feel better. However, if nothing seems to be working, don't hesitate to seek professional help. It's important to take care of your mental health, work towards your happiness, and stay enthusiastic about the gift of life. Please like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing content. Thank you.